why she thinks she's important. Ever met someone who just radiates self-importance? You know the type. Head held high, opinions flowing freely. But what's really going on behind that carefully constructed facade? Why does she think she's so important? We all crave a sense of significance. We want to feel like our lives matter. But the ways we seek validation can be, well, perplexing. Therefore, let's delve into the fascinating world of self-importance, exploring the motivations, the manifestations, and the sometimes surprising truths behind this complex human trait. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with messages about success, achievement, and status. Social media feeds overflow with curated perfection. Influencers flaunt their seemingly flawless lives, and the pressure to stand out can be immense. But this constant striving for recognition can sometimes lead to a distorted sense of self. Therefore, we see people clinging to titles, boasting about accomplishments, and desperately seeking external validation. True importance, however, rarely comes from external sources. It's not about the number of followers you have, the car you drive, or the designer clothes you wear, but it's about the impact you have on others, the values you embody, and the contributions you make to the world. Therefore, the pursuit of external validation often becomes a hollow chase, leaving individuals feeling empty and unfulfilled. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who constantly name drops? They casually mention having lunch with the CEO, or knowing a famous actor. It's a little much, isn't it? It feels like they're trying too hard, almost desperate for you to be impressed. They think knowing these people elevates their own status, makes them important by association. It's like borrowed importance. Imagine self-importance as a mask. It's a carefully crafted persona designed to hide insecurities and vulnerabilities. The louder the boasts, the bigger the mask, and often, the deeper the insecurity it conceals. Think of someone like, well, maybe a real-life example is too harsh, but picture a reality TV star, constantly seeking attention, manufacturing drama. Is it genuine confidence, or a desperate plea for validation? The mask hides the truth. Sometimes, this inflated sense of self-worth stems from past achievements. Maybe she was a star athlete in high school, the top of her class, or the lead in the school play, but clinging to past glories can create a distorted view of the present. Therefore, she may struggle to adapt to new challenges and find it difficult to accept that she's no longer the center of attention. Growth requires humility, the willingness to learn, to evolve, to admit when you're wrong. But clinging to past achievements can stifle growth, creating a rigid and inflexible mindset. Therefore, she might dismiss constructive criticism, resist new ideas, and struggle to collaborate with others, hindering her personal and professional development. It's like she's stuck in a time loop, replaying her greatest hits, unable to move forward. She's trapped by her own narrative. It's a little sad, actually. Imagine her surrounded by yes people, constantly reinforcing her inflated sense of self. They tell her what she wants to hear, validating her every opinion, and fueling her ego. It's an echo chamber of affirmation, distorting her perception of reality. Think of, well, maybe a powerful political figure, surrounded by advisors who are afraid to challenge their decisions. It can lead to disastrous consequences. Sometimes, this inflated ego is a defense mechanism. Maybe she's been hurt, betrayed, or underestimated in the past. But building walls of self-importance can create isolation and prevent genuine connection. Therefore, she might push people away, struggle to form meaningful relationships, and miss out on the joy of true intimacy. Vulnerability is often seen as weakness, but true strength lies in the ability to be open, honest, and authentic. Therefore, hiding behind a facade of self-importance prevents her from experiencing the richness and depth of human connection. It's like she's built a fortress around her heart, protecting herself from potential pain. But in doing so, she's also shutting out love, compassion, and genuine connection. It's a lonely existence. Ultimately, understanding the why behind someone's inflated ego can help us approach them with empathy and compassion. It's not about judging or condemning, but it's about recognizing that their behavior often stems from insecurity, fear, or a deep-seated need for validation. Therefore, we can choose to respond with kindness, understanding, and a willingness to see beyond the mask. And perhaps, by offering genuine connection and support, we can help them dismantle those walls of self-importance and discover their true worth. Maybe, just maybe, they'll realize that true importance comes not from what you have, but from who you are.